Thanks for joining us today. I'm Sam Boyk, and this is Mile High Living. The well-known proverb, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure, implies that it's so much easier to stop a problem from happening than it is to fix it later. And if you're only going to the doctor when there's already trouble with your health, you're probably behind the curve. So today we have a functional medicine provider in Denver that's offering what you should know, and board-certified nurse practitioner Erika Shepard joins me again from Forum Health Denver. Great to have you back on the show.
Thanks so much, Sam.
Yeah, now we were talking, as I just mentioned, prevention is key. So what are some of the preventive tests or, things that people sometimes seem to skip?
Absolutely. So again, people come into the doctor a lot of times when they're already feeling symptoms or they feel like something's off. And so when you schedule a preventative visit or an annual exam, you can get things like pap smears, mammograms, colonoscopies scheduled, but also you can get some advanced screenings as well, which I can talk about, the Cleerly and the Galleri, for both heart disease and cancer.
Yeah, and so go into more detail, because I know there's sort of if you would call them more conventional screenings and then functional screenings, and what are the things that you guys are checking for?
Absolutely. So you guys know about mammograms, colonoscopies, pap smears. What we also do is a test called Cleerly. This is a scan of your heart arteries that shows how much plaque and what kind of plaque are in them.
Interesting.
And we've had multiple patients who have evaded a heart attack because they got the Cleerly scan and they went straight to a cardiologist. We also have the Galleri cancer screening. It tests for over 50 types of cancer markers in a simple blood test. And so for people who have had a strong family history or people who have been having symptoms and they're just curious, this has been a great screening tool.
Okay, is that the same thing as functional blood work, or is that something different, and how does that help people out?
Absolutely. So when we say functional blood work, it's how we look at the blood work. And so here at Forum Health Denver, we tend to take a lot more blood markers than traditional blood tests, but then look at them through the lens of optimization versus simply out of range. So many times people go to their doctor and they hear, oh, your labs are normal, but normal does not mean optimal. And so often we're looking at the blood markers, are they in optimal range versus just normal range? And so if they're out of optimal range, we can help them get them back into optimization, and they tend to feel a lot better.
Okay, yeah, I wanted to ask you because, a lot of the times we do talk about the focus on what's going wrong with your health. Yes. Once people get some of these screenings, once you're able to kind of get to the root of what's happening inside their bodies, what's the positive outcome? What are you seeing in some of your patients?
People feel so empowered when they realize that, first of all, they were listening to their bodies and they were not, just making this up, but also that they are powerful enough to reverse disease process. And so people are not only getting better, but they're feeling empowered, and then they know how to take care of their health going forward.
Awesome. And talk to us more about your guys' approach at Forum Health Denver.
Absolutely. So we are both primary care and functional medicine concierge practice here in Cherry Creek. And so we do all things primary care, prevention. If you get sick, you come see us. But also we are functional medicine and integrative medicine. So we use a lot of different types of treatments and modalities that are considered more holistic, and we treat mind, body, and spirit, and we bridge those two things together, and people are tending to really love that.
That's really wonderful. If somebody's watching right now, they're interested in learning more about those specific screenings that you were talking about, what steps can they take to get that info and to see you guys?
Absolutely. Whether you're looking for your traditional screenings, or if you're interested on the Cleerly or Galleri screenings, you can schedule a 15-minute, $25 consult with me, either in person or virtual at Forum Health Denver, and I'd be happy to talk to you about it.
That's so wonderful. In addition to all of the preventive screenings, walk us through all of the other types of health services that your patients are coming to see you guys for, because you guys have it runs the gamut as to what you can offer.
Absolutely, it absolutely runs the gamut. And so some of the biggest things people are coming to see us for are that functional blood work, having us look at their blood work through that lens. We offer gut testing and microbiome testing. We offer the Cleerly, like I said, and the Galleri. And I do mind body medicine at Forum Health Denver as well. So again, whatever you're looking for, we have an answer and a solution to help you get to your highest and best health.
Yeah, and we've talked about this in the past with concierge medicine. This is allowing people to not be restricted by insurance.
Correct.
Is that right?
Absolutely. So we are a concierge practice, and what that allows us to do is to optimize and use personalized medicine for your health that is not dictated by insurance companies. So if you're looking for that freedom and you're looking to get better in a way that works for you, specific to you, then this would be a great option.
So fantastic to talk with you as always, Erika.
Thank you so much, Sam.
And the dedicated team at Forum Health Denver offers concierge medicine with a range of specialties personalized for your needs. As a functional medicine and regenerative health clinic, they're transforming the healthcare landscape with a commitment to well care. So to make an appointment, call 720-790-3714 or visit forumhealthdenver.com. They paid for this segment.